My name is Harry, I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 11, 2026. It is 1:42 a.m. This is video number 2. So let's continue. Video number 1 is on PYTE. We're gonna continue with some other things. Alright, so the first tweet. Let's go on X. Alright, I saw this yesterday. I do not know. Oh, what is that? I do not know. What the? Okay, I do not know what JTB did for. Was it Dan Wootton to come out? Dan Wootton demanding King Charles remove Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, from a royal website because she sent a thank you gift is peak 2026 nonsense. Imagine being that bothered by candles, honey, and good manners. Some people are not chasing irrelevance, they're sprinting after it. Oh my goodness. Let's listen to that. It's almost 3 minutes. Almost 3 minutes.
Holy mackerel. King Charles, you've got to get her off that royal website. I'm not even joking now, because Meghan Markle has now formally endorsed one of the biggest online trolls of Catherine, the Princess of Wales. This is the care package to the notorious JTB, and trust me, Markle knows exactly what this man is all about. So we now have a ludicrous situation. Look, she's even using the royal site, but we have a ludicrous situation where a former member of the royal family who claims to be all about online welfare is now backing one of the biggest internet trolls of Catherine, the Princess of Wales. This is unsustainable. And finally it started to sneak out into the mainstream media because you know I've been talking about this man for a very long time.
Oh my god.
If I'm not mistaken, when JTB is doing his commentary, majority of his commentaries are headlines, things that or some event that happened, he's talking about it. Oh my goodness. But anyway, they complain about
Dan,
everything.
are you okay? Seriously? Are you okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the Duke of Delusion has completely come unhinged. You've got a former royal commentator standing in front of a camera demanding King Charles remove Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, from the royal website because she sent me a thank you gift after wishing her and Prince Harry a happy anniversary. Do you guys see how insane that is? Dan Wootton, a man fighting for his life against obscurity, used to be one of the biggest royal commentators in the UK. Then he became the headline. Years of controversy, allegations involving catfishing.
There it is. Like I said, he usually talks about the headlines. There's him talking about Dan Wootton, showing you his receipt. Okay? And I spoke about Dan Wootton when, Bklyn did the story on Dan Wootton. Oh my goodness.
This is the level of integrity you're dealing with. And these people wonder why the public thinks the British tabloids are completely unhinged. Because in the middle of this performance, Dan Wootton calls me one of the biggest trolls of Catherine, Princess of Wales. Okay, Dan, prove it. Show me where I troll Catherine. Not where I defend Meghan. Show me where I troll Catherine. Because if there's a video of me doing that, I'll take accountability and apologize publicly. The problem is, there isn't one. There never was, because this entire story is built on the same thing most tabloid stories are built on. Lies, lies,
there it is,
lies.
the headlines.
These people aren't living in reality anymore. They're trapped in an outrage economy where every Meghan story has become a 5-alarm fire. And that's where they start attaching labels to people. Troll, bully. It's formulaic at this point. The funniest part of this whole thing is that it backfired because people got to watch the gossip industrial complex operate. They watched the lies. They watched the outrage get manufactured. And outside of that little bubble, people looked at the entire thing and said, these people sound insane. The British tabloids thought this story would damage Meghan. Instead, they reminded everyone why nobody trusts them. It went from one repost, a repost,
Wow.
to now me bullying Catherine. And to the people who read and believe the tabloid trash, I genuinely feel sorry for you. You are being manipulated through lies because they know you're stupid enough to believe them. And they know they can profit off your stupidity. And that's the read. If you like your tea hot, share it, save your seat, and follow for more.
Yep. Okay. Not take her off the website, laughing my ass off. Yeah, go ahead and do it because surely at that point, they'll cease all posts, videos, articles, deep dive, analysis, etc. about her. LOL. He is pissed that she is loved because the entire plan was to bully her and peace. Nope. Exactly. Alright, that Predator movie, that's what he called himself in one of those catfishing thing. Dan Wootton. That Predator movie has a nerve calling people trolls. He should be in prison. I've blocked that piece of, there's the word here, long ago. Yeah, I've blocked all of them. There's no reason to follow any of these noisemakers. He's irrelevant who tries hard to stay relevant, behaving as if Meghan stole his man. There's the laugh here. Catfish, Danny. Are you not tired? Maria Joseph, huh? Martin Brenning. All of these names. These are names that were Byline had discovered. He was it when he's online trying to do his things. Sad little man, get the F out of here, loser. Okay, I'm not gonna share that. It's 16 seconds. This barber only accept the Rangers. You got it under his skin, and I love it. Dan Wootton. Alright, OMG, he did a whole segment on you. Aren't royalist bunkers? Maria Joseph really think he's still a thing. His days of catfishing and bullying women on the gutted GB News channel are over. He should wear his crown of obscurity and total relevance and peace. I didn't even know that quoting bullfrog still exists. Alright, so next tweet. There's another JTB. I think it's the same video but different caption. Yeah, it's the same thing but different caption. Alright, there's the clown here. Now bow and thank Duchess Meghan Sussex profusely for your false narrative about everything that she does keeps you seen and pays the bills. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, same thing. Almost 3 minutes. Okay, he's such a twat, Dan Wootton. You are a has-been hack and a nobody is interesting in the crap you spew. Your mission to bring the Duchess of Sussex down has failed miserably, so give up as you're just making yourself look stupid. Send out prayers, protection, guidance, all of that. Imagine having 2 suicides behind you and have the audacity to call someone a troll. Whatever happened to the investigation regarding Mr. Attention-seeking guy? He thought he got it all until he discovered that he was a nobody. Well, can let him know that we would like to know how the investigation went. We want to know. We are waiting. For these people, you know, they took a few moments out of the limelight and then they come back and you're supposed to forget everything that they've been doing prior. All right, so this one, I think someone sent it to me on IG. Let me pause. Okay, and I don't know if they sent it to me or I saw it. So I put it on the list. So let's listen.
8th wedding anniversary for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And while I send my congratulations to them, they are not the topic of discussion for today because we have something more juicy. Charles, 9th Earl Spencer, who is the younger brother to the late Diana, Princess of Wales, has gotten married for a 4th time. He married 43-year-old Dr. Kat Jarman in Arizona on May 15th. I wonder if Harry went. This is where it gets messy for him. This is Karen, the most recent ex-wife who is still styled as Karen, Countess Spencer. Not to be confused with the Countess Spencer. See? Countess Spencer versus the Countess Spencer. She is the Countess Spencer. She is simply Countess Spencer because she has not remarried yet. Karen is the...
So it seems like once they married someone with title, if they remarried and that title is gone, and Maybe that's why that other woman, that troll, what's her name? She was on some reality TV show. She never, she still have that lady title. What's her name? Forget it. I can't remember her name. I think it's a good thing I can't remember her name anyway.
The one who accompanied Charles to Harry and Meghan's wedding on this day 8 years ago. Around the time of the announcement of their divorce, that's when it came out that Charles and his now wife, Dr. Kat Jarman, are a couple. Sounds like some intertwining in there. Allegedly. When these two got divorced, Charles was represented by Baroness Shackleton, who represented his former brother-in-law, the then Prince Charles, when he divorced Diana.
Mess.
In October of 2024, Jarman filed a lawsuit against the then Lady Spencer Karen, alleging that Karen disclosed her multiple sclerosis diagnosis. Say that 5 times. All of this is going on during the divorce proceedings. Jarman and the then Countess Spencer did settle the lawsuit, with Jarman being awarded £4,500, and then, along with legal costs for both parties, it was around £2 million, to be paid by the Earl in compliance with the financial arrangements of his divorce arbitration from Karen. Imagine having to pay your now ex-wife's legal fees and the settlement to your new wife, because the settlement and the divorce was finalized in December of 2025. Before Karen, there is Caroline, who still holds the courtesy title Caroline, Countess Spencer. She divorced her first husband in 2000 and then married the Earl Spencer in 2001. They ultimately got divorced in 2007, and she has since not remarried, thus keeping the courtesy title, Countess Spencer. And finally, the first wife, Victoria Lockwood Aitken, because she does not have the Countess Spencer title anymore, because she ended up getting remarried after she divorced the Earl Spencer. And when you get remarried, you can no longer use that courtesy title. No.
I learned it from him. I learned that from him. I don't know anything about these titles, but let's continue with that mess. T.
Or can you revert back to it? Keep that in mind. Now, during their marriage, there were extramarital affairs. And similar to his sister Diana, she was also struggling with anorexia and substance abuse. Not saying Diana was struggling with substance abuse, but anorexia. He admitted that he had an affair with a journalist early on while she was pregnant for the first time. There's so much more, but I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if you want a part 2. Today, May 19th, marks the 8th wedding.
It's too much mess for me. Next tweet. Okay, I came across it. I thought I'd share it with you. Next tweet. So now, what is it? Harry have been honored, I think, time 100. Okay, so regarding Invictus, the squad were posting things about Invictus, how Invictus help people, in honor of Harry being mentioned at time 100. For people who probably don't know what Invictus is and how it helps people, so the squad were posting some stuff, and this tweet is one of them. So this is making reference to it. This is what Prince Harry has built as a show of gratitude to the army he credited with saving his life. For his fellow veterans, he gives them a lifeline, a life-saving healing sanctuary for them. Prince Harry is doing more than his fair share for humanity. All right, 38 seconds.
My daughter at 8 years old became my mum. She did the shopping. She made decisions for me. She got my medication. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even, she'd say to me, Mum, what socks do you want to wear? And I would literally just break down. That was too big of a decision for me. And so she did a little bit of research and found the Invictus Games. And she said to me, she's probably my hero. She believed in me when I couldn't even believe in myself, and actually helped me move forward.
Wow, it takes a brave soul to admit that and share it with us. All right, without a doubt, the world appreciates all Prince Harry has done. The unroyal leftovers remain jealous of the success of the Invictus Games as it grows more successful than anything they have ever achieved. Fortunately, the UK cannot do anything to halt the success of the Sussexes. All right, next tweet. Oh, what happened? I got the numbers right. Nope, this one is gone. It's something about people. Okay, so they removed that. let's leave that alone. Next tweet. This has nothing to do with anything royals. I saw this and I thought I'd share it with you. 71 children from an Orthodox Jewish school have been rescued from underground tunnels connected to a sewer system in New York. The children reportedly got lost during a trip after they began exploring what was down there. They went to a trip and then some... Doesn't make sense to me. Emergency crews responded and were able to safely locate and rescue all of the children without injury. Alright, let's listen to this. You know what that reminds me? Something happened, could have been 2 years ago in New York. And there were like bunkers under the ground. There was some dirty mattresses and things like that. The moment that came out, it was in the news. And then it shut down right after. Never heard anything about it ever since. At first, when I started listening to this, I didn't listen to the entire thing. And I thought that was the continuation of it. Or maybe it was an old video. But it seems like it's recent. Okay, I'm just going to share this. I'm not going to go in the comments. Okay, so let's listen.
Mayor, can you give us a word?
It's not,
What's happening?
some young girls, some kids, they, in the park, they were in the park, they got into the culvert of the creek and they started exploring, and then they ended up not really knowing where they were and they got a little alarmed.
What?
As far as I know from the police, I just got here a few minutes ago. As far as I know from the police, everybody's been accounted for. Nobody's missing. They're about to get them all on their buses, take them back home.
Mayor Joanne Nyack, thank you very much.
That's a mayor? Mayor from Nyack? What? It doesn't make sense to me.
Get out of the way. There we go. Okay, go this way.
All the way.
Come on.
Young girls.
One line.
Kim's on the line. Try to the line. Move up a little bit.
All of these wander around the sewage. What? What? Who's gonna believe
Mayor,
this
can you
now?
give us a word?
It's not,
What's happening?
some young girls, some kids, they, in the park, they were in the park, they got into the culvert of the creek and they started exploring, and then they ended up not really knowing where they were and they got a little alarmed. As far as I know from the police, I just got here a few minutes ago. As far as I know from the police, everybody's been accounted for. Nobody's missing. They're about to get them all on their buses, take them back home.
When I first heard that, see, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I only listened to this part when I was putting this on the list. I thought I was gonna see little boys, I don't know, maybe 6, 7. These are teens and preteens. Please, who's gonna buy this nonsense? All right, so let's leave that alone. Next tweet. This one is kind of funny. All right, so when was the last basketball match? Not the one last night. The one where Trump went to the Madison Square Garden and the Knicks lost. So that was that. Now, yesterday, last night, they had a game and they won. They came back and won. I didn't watch the game, but my kids and my husband were watching it. So they were doing this in New York before that. Oh, that's what's going on? I can't read this. Let me just show you. All Knicks fans, meet me in front of MSG at 1:30 p.m. and bring your sage. We gotta clean this beer out before Wednesday. 23 seconds. Let me mute it. Okay. There's the sage. There's the sage. They're cleaning up the bed vibe, the bed energy.
Energy.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, we really needed it. No, seriously.
Oh my god, there was another one that I think I shared the other day. Let me see if they put it here. Did my part. Okay, that's a picture, so I can't really. That's the sage. I said it on Insta too, but this dumbass man probably burning the wrong sage. Okay, well, Trump gun and the sage obviously cleanse the orange curse. Alright, so that's that. Let me see, did they put the other one? Okay. The sage. But anyway, let me go to the next one. There's one I saw the other day. I don't know if I shared it already on previous videos. Alright, so this was kind of uplifting. Someone from their second floor apartment projects the Knicks game against the 4th Avenue 9th Street station. 19 seconds. Just do that. They're just showing it. Alright. So this was the game. I can't really show it properly anyway. When I passed by, when they were watching it, it was 95-70 something, and I went inside, and then a few moments later my husband came and tell me they came back and won. I was like, what? All right, so this one I posted on my community board. Blk Own canned goods. Black family owned canned vegetable brands selling in Walmart, Target, Food Lion, Kroger, Meyer, and Jules. Asco? I never heard of these.
Just in case we didn't know, y'all know we have Black owned canned goods in the grocery store, right? So let's look at the ingredients. We have green beans, water, and salt. Oh, baby, we love to see it. And they're on sale right now for 3 for $5. They have green beans, corn, mixed vegetables. They also have the black eyed peas. They have garbanzo beans, y'all, pinto. And y'all see all these other options. Y'all better make sure y'all pick the right one, okay? Just in case we didn't know.
This was the very first time I came across it. Never heard of them. And I shared it on my community board. Yes, they're very active on Twitter too. Everyone follow. I started following them. Okay, so this is a TikTok video. Ooh, I'm not on TikTok. Oh, so that's the same thing. They're playing. All right, let's go back. Okay, what else do I have for you? All right, so this is a bit, I think I'm gonna stop now. The other ones that I have to do with a little bit more politics. All right, the next video that I do is we're gonna start with this. All right, so we'll come back. Let's do a prayer. What was the prayer I said last time? Prayer for presence. Prayer for, I don't know, the mind. Oh no, let's say education maybe. Okay, you know what? Let's keep it God's presence. All right. May those in our community who are tired and overwhelmed find you to be a close comfort. Show them that you are walking beside them, carrying them through today. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it.
Tanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.